So let's get into the habits. The first habit is mastering Google reviews. So what does that mean? This is something all of you can do. I know you teach your clients, your patients to brush their teeth, especially let's say you have young patients, young children. Let's say you have a pediatric practice. One of the things you do, religiously is, make sure that those little patients cultivate good habits, right? So you insist on, what they need to do, and you talk to the parents about it. You even reward them. You like stick, you create that good habit with your patients, with your children, with your young patients. So same way, I think getting 10 or more Google reviews must be a habit that every one of you here has to cultivate. I don't want to hear, well, it's too hard. I mean, I'm sure even my two daughters, when they were young, they said, oh, it's too hard to brush my teeth, I don't want to do it. We all have reasons, like we don't want to do certain things, right? Especially new habits. Same way, you will get a lot of pushback from your team. Oh, my patients are different, it's hard, it doesn't work, etc., etc. But getting 10 Google reviews a month must be like a non-negotiable. It's like there's no ifs, there's no buts. The good news is I have seen at least 60-70% of practices really master this goal of getting 10 or more Google reviews a month and doing well with it. So many dental practices that I look at today, if I were to go to their Google review page, I'll see hundreds of reviews, 200, 300, 400, 500, many 4.5 to 5 stars, especially the practices that are much more patient focused. Obviously a DSO, like a mill practice, doesn't care, right? Because, it's like today you see this doctor, tomorrow you see some other doctor. There's no consistency, there's no relationship. They don't care, the patients don't care. They're just coming there because that's their last option. But a private practice owned by one of you, more than likely you care, and you do provide good quality dentistry. So one of the things I would recommend is it's not just good enough to provide good service, but also you need to figure out a way to get those reviews on a consistent basis. And we'll get into that a bit. Second habit we are going to talk about is collecting and sharing cases. This is really important if you want to expand your dentistry. So instead of just doing general basic everyday dentistry, if you want to expand, for two reasons. One, obviously, it's more fun and more fulfilling because it requires advanced training, a lot of experience, and a lot of you love certain types of cases. I'm not saying you're going to love every type of case. Some might be more gravitating towards implants versus others might love endodontics. So whatever your interests are, lean in. So if you are leaning in, but you're not getting enough new patients, then what's the point? Like you spend $50,000 getting special training, but you don't have any patients to treat. So you want to grow that. So one of the ways you can help yourself grow that is to start sharing these stories, like to start with
every patient wants to know what they're going to go through, what the outcome's going to be. They want to hear what somebody else had to say. And, it's been almost beleaguered that our customers, patients in this case, are more educated than ever before and have the capability to look all this stuff up. So they're going to, and you're completely correct. If they're going to see really wonderful success stories, that's going to build their image of your practice.
Absolutely. So like, for example, we work with clients and some clients do really, really well with SEO. So I Google, implants 25 different ways. They're always at the top. But then when I go to that page, I don't see any examples of the cases they have done. So as a patient, now I start having doubts. Are they really an expert? Do they really know what, are they going to be the best choice for me? Because I don't see any proof of what they have done. So continue to create that habit, just like Google reviews, the habit of collecting and sharing those cases. One tidbit is try to get the full face picture. Really, 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 really important, especially the after picture. Remember, you're not competing with other dentists. And a lot of dentists don't realize that, or they don't think of it when they do these cases, because they're thinking, oh, I just need to show my capabilities as a dentist, and they do the close-ups. And another dentist will appreciate that. But an average patient who hasn't gone to dental school has no idea what it is.
Different audience, yeah.
Yeah. But when I see a beautiful smile, I get it. I wanted to buy that car. I also want a beautiful smile. Now, remember, you're competing not just with dentists, you're competing with that car that's $30,000. Now they're like, okay, I'm going to invest in my smile, spend that $30,000 because I'm going to enjoy my smile for the next 20 years of my life.
Yep.
So it's better than a car purchase because car I'll only use it for 5 years, and here like I get a new me for 20
Mhm.
years. So work on that. That's really important. The next habit we're going to get into is understand and pay attention to digital marketing. I won't talk about it right now. We'll get into more depth on it when we get to that page. Finally, mastering and practicing influence. Again, I have a couple of things I want to talk about, and I'll get into that shortly.